Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 38 of my European Journeyman save in Football Manager 2023, where we're aiming to win every top flight league in the European nations that are in the game. Currently in our fourth nation of the Republic of Ireland, we are the manager of Bohemians after gaining promotion from the Irish First Division last season with Bohemians. Things are going very, very well. We have turned a corner basically over the early season when we just picked up draw after draw after draw after draw. We have made a couple of signings since you were last with us. There's a player gone out as well in Shane Gallagher. He's gone to UCD for 1.5k. We've brought a couple of players in for free though. We've brought in Remy de Vliega from, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but he is a young Belgian inside forward / advanced forward. He's got some very, very good attributes. I've changed the colours of my attributes a little bit as well to make it a little bit easier for me to identify them when I'm scouting. I might change this blue. It's just slightly too dark. But Remy de Vliega is the first one who's come in. He's actually made some appearances for us. He's done very, very well. Melvin Langendries is another young Belgian central midfielder, deep line playmaker. Again, it's got some very, very good attributes. Maybe one more for the future with Melvin. And then Yves Ringout is another one who's come in. We have sent him out on loan, though, to Drogheda. Central defender. Again, he's got some good attributes. Heading lets him down a little bit for somebody who's 6'1" with 16 jump and reach. But again, a young man. 95 appearances for his former club. 2 already for Drogheda with a 7.0 average rating. So those are the signs that we've brought in since you were last with us. Quick look through at the games since you were last with us, and like I say, we have in fact turned a corner. Last time you were here was this Cork City game, the 1-0 win. We went on a little bit of a purple patch, and the only thing that I've tweaked is in the tactics. I've changed this from attacking, which is what we played on before, to positive. And it's made a huge, huge difference to us. I don't know whether the team has gelled together a little bit better as well. The tactical familiarity is right up this time now compared to early in the season with a lot of new signings. But after the Cork City game, last time you were here, 3 days later, we took on Derry City. It was a 2-1 win in this one. We left it late though. Jake Beckett with the first goal to open the scoring for Derry City. Liam Burt replied almost instantly, but Aaron Giroux in the 95th minute made it 2-1. To Bohemians in this game, a game again which we absolutely dominated. They had the one shot on target and they did score from it, which wasn't great. Next up was Shamrock Rovers, the team who were sat in second in the table at the time. It was a 1-0 win in this one. Manuel Schwab with the goal in the 57th minute. Liam Burt missed a penalty early on. Again, we didn't allow a single shot on target in this game. It was a really, really good performance by most of the team. Burt had a little bit of a poor one. Giroux wasn't up to his usual standards. Giroux has kicked on though. He has really started scoring, and we'll see that in this next game. It was a 7-3 win over UCD. Giroux backed himself 5 in this one. Schwab and Redshaw on the score sheet as well. It was disappointing to concede the 3 though. Jamie Mullins, Ryan O'Kane and our former player Shane Gallagher on the score sheet in this one. Like I say, really disappointing. They only had the 4 shots on target and they scored 3 of them. So Kellogg, 6.1. He's not performing. I did have a look at during the transfer window for a goalkeeper and a left back, and there just wasn't anything available. There's people available, but not anybody who I think would improve the team. We followed that up with a 5th straight win in the league, a 1-0 away win to St Pat's Athletic. Ryan Fletcher with a 63rd minute goal in this one. Kellogg played much, much better in this one. He actually saved a penalty as well. But again, we dominated in terms of shots, possession, just general play, basically. And that was, again, to make it 6 wins in a row. Drogheda, a 5-0 win at home. Giroux scored all 5 in this one. Joe McLeod with a 10 rating as well. I believe he got 4 assists in this game. Kellogg with another decent performance in this one. We actually gave up 7 shots on target, but we didn't concede a goal, which is obviously why Kellogg's rating is quite high. But you can still see that we are getting some poor performances despite winning 5-0. We did then take on Shelbourne, and Shelbourne seemed to be our bogey team. It was a 1-0 defeat. It was a Leighton Redshaw own goal in the 29th minute. Shelburne won the game without having a shot on target, which tells you everything you need to know. Duros with a 6 in this one didn't perform at all, but a game in which we didn't deserve to lose. We should have won, really. Like I say, Shelburne, without a single shot on target, come away with a win. Sligo Rovers, the team who were top of the table, they're having a really, really good run, are Sligo, but we did beat them 1-0. Aaron Duros in the 80th minute. Cooper had a good game this time, but again, defensively, we were very, very good. Only gave up the 2 shots on target. A 4.91 XG, but we only scored the 1. After that, it was Galway, the team who were bottom of the league. They're actually off the bottom now. They've been replaced by UCD. Dimitri Godadishvili sent off in the 37th minute. Apologies for my pronunciations. Where's he from? He's Georgian. I'm really, really looking forward to going to Latvia next, by the way, with the names that are going to be out there. It's going to be murder for me. But Duros, Cooper and Schwab with the goals in this one. Again, just the 1 shot against us on target. We had 8 ourselves. A really, really good performance this time around. Derry City were next. Another 3-0 win. Schwab, Cooper and King with the goals in this one. No shots on target. Great performance. Like I say, the team are really, really gelling. And then it was back full circle to Cork City. McLeod and Duros with the goals. Gilbert scored for Cork to make it 2-1. We've then had a little bit of an interruption in the season with the Europa League. Obviously, the disadvantage of us having a summer league is that the European games come halfway through our season. But Slovan Bratislava were our opponents, and I was absolutely shocked by this. We went away to Bulgaria. I believe it's Bulgaria, isn't it? Slovakia, beg your pardon. And we won 7-0. Schwab scored 4 goals in this one. I could not believe it. We did lose at home, though, 2-0, which makes this 7-0 even more of a shock. Castlebar were in the Senior Challenge Cup first round, 11-1 in this one. So, like I say, we have picked up a real good run of form. Drogheda were next. They were the 2/3 of the way through the season, but I didn't want to play a team who were struggling down in 8th in the season in the league. I wanted to save it for a team who were a little bit higher up. I know St Pat's are only 5th. I was planning on doing Shelburne, which was scheduled about here, but because of us doing okay in Europe, they've moved the Shelburne game all the way down here, and I thought that was a bit too far into the season. But we did beat Drogheda 5-2. Duros, Burt with double, Vliga and Schwab with the goals, McLean and O'Connell for Drogheda. A really, really good performance again. Maccabi Haifa were next up in the Europa League for us, a 3-1 and a 5-1 win there, which was great, but we did beat UCD in between in the league. Michael King with 2 and Schwab with the other 1. So that leaves us in a very, very, very pretty position in the league table. If we just have a look, we are currently sat 7 points clear of Shamrock Rovers and Shelburne. Shelburne do have a game in hand, though, but they have had a little bit of patchy form. You can see that they've actually lost their last game. In terms of the league, around about here, they had a real rough patch. 2 draws and 2 defeats. They've had another draw there. They've lost to Shamrock Rovers 2-0 there. So we've been fortunate in the fact that the teams around us, including Sligo, who have dropped right off the pace now, they've actually played a game more than us and find themselves 7 points behind us. But the teams around us have had some patchy form, and we've had a real purple patch of form, and that's helped by Aaron Duros actually find the back of the net. He's now the top scorer in the division. So today we are taking on St Pat's, probably a little bit lower than I would like in the league, but they have won their last 3 games, so it could still be an interesting game. We are at home for this game. And like I said at the start of the episode, the only change I've made is I've changed this to positive instead of attacking, which has made the world of difference to us. So the lineup that we're going to go for today is going to be Kellogg in goal, Finnerty, Mendes, Fabio and Wilson across the back 4. Doherty and Softich coming in the midfield. We're going to go Cooper, King, Duros and Schwab as the front 4. Leighton Redshaw's injured. Ryan Fletcher is also injured. He's out for quite a while with a torn hamstring. Redshaw has sprained ankle ligaments. He's been out quite a while as well. So that's today's lineup. I want to actually have Devliga on the bench because he's done really, really well for us. We're swapping for Graham Dunn. One good thing about our real purple patch of form that we've got is that we could be ticking Ireland off after just 2 seasons instead of the 3 like we normally do. I mean, yes, there's still a lot of football to play. Shelburne can still catch us with the quality that they've got in their squad, but if we can carry on winning games the way we have, then obviously we're in a very, very good place, and we'll find ourselves in Latvia sooner than we thought. Anyway, nice little bit of passing here. It's Cooper picking up the ball, looking forward towards Softic. Softic gets there. Can he put it across? He can. It's towards Schwab. It's a great tackle by the defender, though. I think he's nicked it onto Schwab, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. But straight away, we're into another highlight. It's Tracy Riley with a throw-in. McManus O'Connor finds Tracy Riley again. Santalaya trainer Cooper pinches the ball, looking over the top towards Duros. Can he pull it across? No, he's fouled instead. It's a penalty which Manuel Schwab is going to take. It didn't look like a foul to me. It looked like a very, very good tackle. But hopefully Schwab can put us ahead here in the 11th minute. He doesn't. It's a good save by McNicholas in goal. And penalties have been a real downside for us this season. We've missed a lot of them. We do have the resultant corner, though, to be swung in by King towards the 6-yard box. It's headed clear. It's gone behind for another corner, which King will swing in again. Again, it's towards that 6-yard area, and it's headed clear again. King picks this one up, though, inside the penalty area. Can he get his shot away? He can, but it's a poor one. McNicholas makes the save. St. Pat's on the attack now. Slack with the ball towards the back post. Willis with a header, which has gone just over the bar. A little bit of a warning sign there from St. Pat's. Schwab is not playing great. Obviously, it's probably down to that penalty miss. But Slack with the ball. Tracy Riley. Santanyala. It's well cut out, though. Now Softic. Can he get one of the strikers away with the pacing behind, particularly Duros? Duros is really, really fast. Reedy does well to get back to Softic, though. Finds Whelan into Santanyala. Switches the play out wide to Willis. He's forced back towards O'Brien. O'Brien goes long. It's an absolute shocking pass. Kellogg comes out, claims that one comfortably. Hopefully this highlight's going somewhere. Kellogg goes long. O'Brien heads it clear. Reedy picks it up. Doherty wins it in the midfield, though. Now King looking over the top towards Duros. It's another poor pass, and Whelan cuts it out. But King gets another opportunity. Looking for Cooper. Comes to Finity on the second ball again. Gets it across towards Duros. Somehow it's ricocheted in off Manuel Schwab. It was a great cross there from the right-hand side. Duros was looking to get on the end of it, but I think the defender got there just before him. King with a great ball out towards Cooper. Tracy Riley heads it clear, but Finity picks it up. Like I say, drives towards that byline. Great ball across. Defender nicks it on to Schwab, and it's ricocheted into the net to make it 1-0 to Bohemians. Straight into another highlight with Kellogg. Finds Doherty. He's got Finity out wide on the right-hand side. Finds him. Finity driving forward, looking for Cooper, but it's a poor pass again. But Cooper does really well to get it back. He's inside the area. Can he get his shot away? He can, but it was shocking. Shelburne have taken the lead away to UCD, who do find themselves bottom of the league as things stand. Tracy Riley finds McManus O'Connor. Tracy Riley, Reedy. Crowded out again, goes back to Whelan. Whelan goes long. We should with this in the air, but we don't. Trainer wins it instead. Santanyala finds Slack on the left-hand side. Cooper straight back at him. Comes back to Santanyala. Looking over the top, but that's wasteful, and Finity easily gathers that one. Finds Doherty inside to Softic. He's been nicked off him, though. McManus O'Connor with a great effort from the edge of the area there. It's gone just over the bar onto the roof of the net. Again, warning signs coming from St. Pat's there. Right, we're approaching half-time now, and we do have St. Pat's coming forward again. Finity pinches it, though. Finds Mendes. Doherty back to Kellogg. Goes long, looking for Schwab. Should win this, the big 6'5" man. It's Softic forward towards Duros. Great through ball to King. This is the opportunity for two. Michael King bags his 6th goal of the season, following the through ball from Duros. Fantastic ball, and just before half-time, we've doubled our advantage, which is a fantastic. Softic with a great ball forward to Duros. This is a great little through ball there. King, one-on-one with the keeper, squares him up, sits him down, and just sort of lifts it over the top of him. Great finish there from King. And that is half-time. 2-0 to Bohemians, keeping our 7-point gap at the top of the table, which is fantastic. Like I say, if we can get out of Ireland as quickly as possible, get ourselves over to Latvia. There's only one division in Latvia, so we don't have to worry about being promoted from the second tier. We'll have a stab straight at the title, providing we can get ourselves into a decent team. Hour on the clock. Kellogg with the ball in his arms. Goes long, looking for King. Willis wins it in the air, though. Reedy picks it up. King's back at him. Santanyala over the top towards Tavide. Pulls it back to McManus. O'Connor to Trainer. Stuart Trainer with his 10th goal of the season. Pulls one back for St. Pat's on the hour mark, and that's a little bit of a warning sign for us. Again, we're just down to the 1-goal lead now. Anything can happen. St. Pat's can get themselves back into this. But Finity, Doherty, Mendes, inside to Softitch, finds Fabio. Fabio with the ball over the top, looking for Giroux. Whelan cuts it out though, but Wilson's there. Fabio again, finds Mendes this time. Mendes looking into Doherty. Mendes, this time looking over the top, but Whelan again is there. It's Reedy to Slack. Slack's got a man over on the left-hand side, and Tracy Riley finds him. Finity back at him. Slack again. Santaniala looking for Tavide again. Inside the penalty area. Cuts it back for McManus O'Connor, and there is exactly what I was talking about. We have conceded the equaliser exactly as I predicted, and it's time to make some changes. Let's get Davliga on. King is... Schwab's having a poor one. Let's get Tonino on. We've also got Tyreek Wilson having a poor one. Let's get Connor Cahill on. A triple sub then. 67 on the clock. We do have a kickoff highlight. It's Fabio looking long towards Cooper. He's not going to get... Oh, he does get there. Cooper inside the penalty area. On that left foot. It's a good effort. It's parried away by McNicholas. And then just hoof clear. St. Pat's are actually outperforming us in this game. It's a long time since I've seen a team outperformers. Giroux picks the ball up, finds Softitch looking for Tonino, but it's a poor pass. Slack, tackled by Finity. Davliga, Tonino, Finity again, forward towards Tonino. Can he get his effort in? He can. It's another good save, but it's ricocheted to Davliga, and he grabs his 4th goal of the season, does Remy Davliga, to give Bohemians the lead again. I think the goalkeeper's a little bit unlucky there. He's made a really good save from the effort from Tonino after some good play down this right-hand side. Great ball by Finity. It's a thunderous effort by Tonino. The goalkeeper can only parry it as far as Davliga. A little bit unlucky there for McNicholas. Oh, attacking free kick for St. Pat's towards that back post. It's headed clear though. King helps it on even further, but O'Brien is going to pick up the ball for St. Pat's. Looking towards Reedy. Cahill wins the header. Really important header. Softitch is challenged though, and it's McCarrick. Doherty pinches the ball. Great anticipation by Doherty. Can he get Tonino away? He's got him ahead of him. There is Tonino looking for Giroux. Chance for 4. It's a tame effort by Giroux, and it's easy for McNicholas in the end. Couple of minutes to go. We're praying for a UCD equaliser in the other game. I don't think it's going to come though. No, Shelburne have taken another goal from UCD to make it 2-0. We did outperform St. Pat's in the end. They had a really, really good XG against us. And we're maybe fortunate to come away with a win there. But it does keep our winning run, our unbeaten run, going in the league. And it maintains that 7 points that we've got at the top of the table. Obviously, that could come down to 4 if Shelburne win their game in hand, which you'd fully expect them to. So, as things stand, I'm going to say we've got a 4-point lead at the top with... we've got 7 games left, I believe. 32 games, 36 games. So we've got 11 games left. Anything could happen in those 11 games. We'll obviously come back later on in the season. It might be before the end of the season, depending on how the title showdown goes. But we're very, very much in the race for the title. Guys, thank you for watching. As always, you know, it's been an absolute pleasure. Remember, please hit that thumbs up button and that subscribe button. Obviously, the thumbs up button helps out more. Helps bring more traffic to my channel. The more likes I get, the more people see the video, and it brings more traffic in. Subscribers come from that, really. But yeah, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you all next time.